Words of Elders, Part 4. Silence is power. Too many words are a trap. A man who speaks too much weakens his own influence. A person who always explains himself eventually loses the respect of others. Powerful people understand that words must be measured, not wasted. Silence is a hidden weapon that commands attention and strengthens authority. In a world where everyone is eager to express an opinion, those who speak less stand out. Not every thought should be spoken. Not every question needs an answer. The more you talk, the more you reveal your emotions, your weaknesses, and your insecurities. But when you say little, you remain a mystery, and mystery enhances power. Consider Joseph in ancient Egypt. When Pharaoh summoned him to interpret his dreams, Joseph did not ramble or boast. He spoke with precision, offering a clear solution to Egypt's looming famine. His words were few but filled with wisdom. That brief yet powerful speech took him from being a prisoner to the second most powerful man in the land. His silence about his hardships and careful speech about the future earned him Pharaoh's trust and authority. A wise person knows that silence is a shield against enemies and a test of true friends. Those who listen carefully often learn more than those who speak without pause. Even friends with good intentions can unintentionally spread what should have been kept private. Enemies, on the other hand, wait patiently for you to reveal a weakness they can exploit. In negotiation, silence is a strategic advantage. The one who speaks less usually holds the power. Successful negotiators know that by staying quiet, they force the other party to reveal their position. The side that remains composed and speaks sparingly often gains the upper hand. Even in personal relationships, speaking too much can be a liability. Oversharing diminishes mystery and can make others take you for granted. A king does not explain his every decision. His words are rare, deliberate, and command attention. In contrast, a person who talks excessively is often ignored because their speech loses value. In leadership, those who speak with control and clarity earn trust, but those who constantly explain, apologize, and justify themselves lose credibility. People respect what is rare and valuable, and this includes words. Silence communicates confidence. It shows you do not need to seek validation from others. Here are 5 practical wisdom to help you in using silence as power. Unmaster the power of the pause. Before speaking, pause and think. This not only gives your words more impact, but also prevents emotional outbursts. 2. Know when to remain silent. Not every criticism requires a response. Often, silence speaks louder and carries more weight. 3. Be intentional with your words. Speak only when your words add value. Let your speech be like gold, rare and precious. 4. Control the narrative with silence. The less you reveal, the more control you have over how others perceive you. 5. Use silence in conflict. In disagreements, silence can de-escalate tension and put you in a position of strength. Powerful people do not waste words. They measure them carefully. Let your silence create curiosity, and your speech delivers impact. As the elders say, a wise man's words are few, but their echo lasts forever. Words of elders are words of wisdom. Green states some examples that demonstrate the power of saying less. 1. Louis XIV, the king who mastered silence. Louis XIV of France was known for speaking very little, and when he did, his words carried great weight. He listened more than he spoke, and this made people careful around him. His silence gave him power over those who tried to manipulate him. Lesson: the less you say, the more control you have. People fear what they do not understand. 2. The execution of Duke of Orleans, a costly slip of the tongue. The Duke of Orleans made the mistake of joking about his ambitions for the throne. His words reached the wrong ears, and he was executed for it. Lesson: loose words can cost you everything. If you have big ambitions, keep them to yourself. 3. The Chinese general and the power of few words. A Chinese general was interrogated and asked how many soldiers he had. Instead of answering directly, he simply said, "Enough to defeat you." His vague but confident response left his enemies uncertain and hesitant. Lesson: sometimes an unclear answer is more powerful than a detailed one. It keeps others unsure of your true strength. 4. The Silent Samurai, winning without speaking. A great samurai once faced an opponent who insulted him, trying to provoke a fight. Instead of reacting, the samurai remained calm and said nothing. His silence made the opponent so uneasy that he eventually backed down. Lesson: silence can be stronger than words. It can intimidate and disarm others. Talking too much weakens your position. Silence keeps you in control. The strongest people speak only when necessary, while the weak talk endlessly and lose respect. Be unpredictable. Be mysterious. Speak less, and you will hold more power.